What's up, bro?
Yo, what up? What? You came to me, bro. What do you want?
I don't know, bro. What are we doing today?
We're gonna tear this guy apart.
S54?
Tear this puppy apart.
Super excited for that.
And have a snack before we do it.
Taking our snacks. Wow. I mean, I guess that's one way to repay you, right? What?
Yeah, we're gonna rip this thing all apart. We're gonna tear everything off it. Take the head off. All pans. Check out the internals and we're gonna take everything apart, hone it right here.
Guess we're just gonna listen to you, bro. Call the shots now.
Take it off.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
We're going to be tearing apart the S54 for the E30. I talked to a lot of S54 guys and my coworkers. I think the route I'm going to be taking is taking it all apart, stripping it all down to the bare block with pistons. I don't think I'm gonna be taking the pistons out or the crankshaft, but I am gonna be taking the head off, rebuilding it at work because I have some amazing coworkers. One of my coworkers is offering to help me rebuild the head and then just have the head sent off to get hot tank, check for cracks or whatever I need to do at a machine shop. We haven't touched it since we took it out of the M3. So we're gonna be stripping it all down, hopefully keep everything organized with some Ziploc baggies. These are gonna be a lifesaver, and we also need a Sharpie. You got a Sharpie?
No.
Fuck. I got a little nervous last week because I was scared there was gonna be some damage in the valve train. So I ripped apart the valve cover already. I apologize. But I guess we can show them the inside from over here.
Anyone can remove a valve cover. So yeah.
It was Nick's idea.
Sure was. Okay.
Done.
We're gonna put this inside.
Put it over there.
Freaking BMWs, dude.
It looks good. It looks good, but it is pretty dark. So there is signs of negligence in oil changes, which, I mean, it kind of sucks because this is a performance motor, so you want to make sure that you're getting your oil changes done regularly. Because typically, if you see like M54s, when they're done well and maintained, you can see that it's almost like a goldish color. Luckily, we're going to be refreshing everything, so we don't have to worry about any of that stuff, especially because we're going to be replacing literally everything. We're going to be removing the Vanos. That's going to be the biggest thing. And the main thing is actually putting this thing in top dead center. We're only going to be using this tool, which is going to be putting the motor into top dead center with the camshafts.
Fuck, I live in the register. Fuck. Oh, can't do anything. We're fine.
Bro, they're off.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're way off. Look. There's holes in the camshaft where this tool is supposed to lock in. But you can see that the hole's off on the intake side. I don't know if it's because of Vanos engagement, like if it just needs to be rotated. The tool doesn't line up with the holes on the cams.
Bro, it doesn't really matter right now because you're taking it apart. It's just because wherever the Vanos left off.
Okay, so it's nothing crazy.
No, but you could, I think you can actually move the cams a little bit.
Even with adjusting it, look how off it is. That's crazy. Whatever. Another tip for checking if the engine is in top of the center, which I'm going to be doing right now, is pulling off the number one spark plug and sticking something down there and rotating the motor until it's in the highest position.
Dude, we should just film every time we tear a motor apart so we can like look back at it and remember where everything goes.
Alright, Nick, so what's your plan for the 240?
Well, we're doing that 2JZ GET, obviously turbo, which will be fun. Probably not gonna shoot for like too much horsepower right now out of the box. I'm using a W58 transmission that I was told was from a Mark III Supra.
Was told. You don't know for sure.
But
Unconfirmed.
the bell housing seems to be from a truck. as I was informed by someone on Facebook.
Gotta love Facebook
So-
group chats, bro.
So yeah, I'm not sure about that, but as long as the transmission works, I don't really care.
I decided to sell it to Nick so he can build a 2JZ into the S14 that he has, which we have a ton of videos of if you want to go check them out. We did a KA swap on it, even though it was already KA. Just put it
a
in.
fresh marriage.
But he wants a little more power, so he wanted to build a JZ. And going GE is probably the best route right now because everything is way overpriced. Just like an S54. An S54 is just as expensive as a 2JZ nowadays, and even maybe a 1JZ. 1JZ is like 4 or 5 grand now.
Yeah, they're
Damn, dude, that cleans up so much room on this side.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Castle Performance harness removes everything too. The Vanos feed line, it goes all the way down to whatever this thing is. I do not know what this piece is. If any of you guys know, message me because this is kind of weird. But definitely gonna have to obviously reuse it, and it's dumping a bunch of oil on the ground. So I'm gonna be taking that off and trying to take off anything related to the head so we can pop the head off. If you wonder what working at BMW looks like, it's just a bunch of plastic pieces. And luckily this is in good shape. Like, I feel like most BMWs, if you try to move a pipe like this, it's just gonna crack.
Yeah.
Look at this. You ever seen a hose that flexible
I'm actually
BMW?
surprised, like, I pulled up one of these things on the other side and just like it was still good.
We're not gonna be using this motor mount arm. The E36 ones are the ones that you need to put on in order for it to fit into an E30. Luckily, we have my chrome ones that we're gonna be slapping on here. So that's good. Good news, didn't have to replace that. There you go. You want this for your 2J, bro? Okay. In a short amount of time, we took off a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The valve cover to oil pan drain.
Yeah.
Literally only on the S54s. I'm not sure why they use it, but speaking of oil drains and oil pans, I want to give a huge shout out. Harper Fabrication. It's one guy out in the East Coast. He's a BMW tech just like us. And he builds his own custom oil pans for M50 through M64 swaps. He goes in on the R&Ds. He has baffles in there. He has little plates in there. He has so much things that are custom, and it looks amazing. It looks so beautiful that even though they have a powder coating option, I'm still gonna go with just the raw aluminum because I wanna polish it out myself. We've never done an S54 Vanos removal. I've only done the M52 and S52s at work. Everything's new to us, so we're gonna try to take it off to the best of our abilities. Should have printed repair instructions, bro.
So which one are we doing? Which
We're
one?
gonna have to take off this unit first.
It's not scared.
There you go.
That's
Wow.
why you never trust a far brother.
What?
Oh, freaking motor just let it rip on me.
Come on. In an attempt to put it on top dead center, we're gonna make the first cam lobes look at each other at a 45-degree angle.
I think like right there.
Should be good. You can see that bracket is lined straight with that top dead center line. So that's perfect. Now we're gonna be removing the guide up top. For each side, we gotta get 2 wrenches in here and breaking them loose.
Yeah, this one's different.
Bad news bears, bro. You wanna tell them? You wanna tell them the bad news? We don't have a 7mm wrench. Can you believe that? And it's already pretty late. Hopefully one of the auto parts stores is open so I can remove it, but that's literally all I need with a 10 to break loose those Vanos gears so I can pull the whole Vanos unit out. And then I can remove the chain, the cam gears, and start removing the camshafts. But that's literally it, and then I can take the head off. God, that's so frustrating, bro.
It is.
It's very frustrating because I wanted to show you guys because I never removed the camshaft before. All right, so Nick has to leave right now, and I'm not gonna be able to pull this head off by myself with my bag. So I'm gonna leave it for Saturday. The next steps for this teardown, at least we got the basics, you know, we have the oil filter housing off too, thank God. But I feel like we have a lot more to show. Like Nick just told me, I shouldn't be stressing on it, trying to get it done right now because I still gotta clean up, organize, and we got a lot done, dude. That's all that matters.
There's also still just like so much time.
Yeah, there's so much time before this motor goes inside, but I just really wanted to show you guys taking off the head, like in a complete video, you know?
Yeah.
But things always don't go as planned, so I rather just be real and just kind of be like, fuck it, we'll just, you know, Saturday.
It's life, man.
I know.
Even like with the caps.
The cam caps, yeah.
You got to keep all that stuff.
Well, luckily they're numbered. Have you seen them?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're like E2, E3, E34, so like it just goes through the list.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, really good. So aside from that, like, dude, it's not a bad block. Like, it's not as dirty as I thought. Like once all the pieces are off, because all the pieces. Typical old motor, bro.
Typical like early 2000s.
Yeah, it looks like 150,000 miles.
Yeah. What do I think about what?
Life. What do you think about life right
I
now?
like work on cars.
This was the first video disassembling the S54 and getting it ready to be rebuilt. On that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Can't do it today. We're fine.